There is a fable that says that everyone is strongly linked to their soulmate through an invisible red thread. A bond that always ends up bringing the two sides of the threads together. They say that the red thread is invisible, but sometimes it's just in front of you. New Cupra Leon. New Cupra Formentor. New Cupra DAMAC. Cupra Performance Plug-in Hybrid Range. There is a fable that says that everyone is strongly linked to their soulmate through an invisible red thread. A bond that always ends up bringing the two sides of the threads together. They say that the red thread is invisible, but sometimes it's just in front of you. New Cupra Leon. New Cupra Formentor. New Cupra DAMAC. Cupra Performance Plug-in Hybrid Range. There is a fable that says that everyone is strongly linked to their soulmate through an invisible red thread. A bond that always ends up bringing the two sides of the threads together. They say that the red thread is invisible, but sometimes There is a fable that says that everyone is strongly linked to their soulmate through an invisible red thread. A bond that always ends up bringing the two sides of the threads together. They say that the red thread is invisible, but sometimes it's just in front of you.
New Cupra Leon. New Cupra Formentor. New Cupra Terramar. Cupra Performance plug-in hybrid range.
There is a fable that says that everyone is strongly linked to their soulmate through an invisible red.
السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. مساكم الله مشاهدينا الأفاضل ومتابعينا الأكارم حول العالم. عيدكم سعيد، مبارك عليكم هذه الأمسية الجميلة. الله ينعاد عليكم وعلينا بالخير واليمن والسلامة والبركة. أجواء عيد عيد الأضحى المبارك وأجواء بادل معايدين عيدين اليوم في ذرة نوادي إمارة أبو ظبي بادل كينجدم. متابعينا الأفاضل التعليق اليوم بيكون باللغة الإنجليزية لمتابعينا حول العالم. معاكم أخوكم عمار المداني في بث مباشر من ذرة النوادي في إمارة أبو ظبي بادل كينجدم. إذا أنتم موجودين فرصة تكونوا موجودين. FIP Bronze DAMAC حياكم الله وبياكم. A wonderful evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are live at the Pearl of Clubs in Abu Dhabi City. We are live at Padel Kingdom, Abu Dhabi, the Pearl of the Emirates. Wishing all our viewers around the world a happy Eid and a blessed Eid. And looking forward for the next couple of days to see you in this FIP Bronze DAMAC. And what a match we have. This is the final evening match against at the bottom part of the screen on your right is Cesar, and to his partner Alejandro Augusto, and against them Pedro and his partner Pablo. So Pablo is in black, Pedro is in burgundy. Let's see what a tiki-taka. Wow, what a point, ladies and gentlemen. What a point. This is 1-0 for Cesar and his partner, Augusto, or Alejandro. We are back. Pedro on the service. This is going to be a fiery match. Unforced error. A nice body shot by Alejandro to Pedro's body. Ooh. Good volley. Good quality volleys. Let's see a bajada. Nice. Oh, almost in by Pedro. A bajada disguised as a chiquita to drop it in behind the court or behind the behind the net. What a ball, what a ball, what a point by Pedro. Cool as a cucumber. As we say in Arabic, ya hiya. Behind the back, what a point. Let's see another bajada. Goes a nice quick lob. A rulo. Oh, and the rulo caused the issues by Cesar. What a ball by Cesar. The four players are Spaniards. So it's Spain against Spain. Let's see. Real Madrid versus Barcelona.
Nice volley. Ooh, just said, nice volley. Amazing points so far. In. Whoa! What a recovery by Pedro. What a ball. So 1-0 so far for Ferrer. What a block. What a block. What a fiery match. What a ball. What a ball. And what a match so far, ladies and gentlemen. And Pedro takes the ball to the net. Cesar is on the service scheme right now. What a backhand serve.
Whoa. What a point, what a point.
What a point. What a point.
5-0 so far for Cesar and Augusto. For Cesar and Alejandro, 5-0. What a ball, what a point. It's a one-sided, it's a beautiful match, but so far the score says one-sided. However, we have Mr. Videographer in front of us. Pedro on the serve, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what happens. Sorry, we are fixing troubleshooting couple of systems at the same time as we go, as a trial for the quarters and the semis and the finals of this FIP bronze DAMAC. Ooh, tranquilizado. Goes for the portres, but doesn't connect perfectly, and the angle was a bit too deep to the glass. Ooh, the volley does it in the middle. What a point by Pedro. Let's see if Pedro and Cesar do have, Pedro and Pablo have any solutions against the... Ladies and gentlemen, see the 6-0. What a match so far. What a match. 6-0. What a point, unfortunately, by Pedro or by Pablo. Touch the glass. Let's see what happens right now. Pablo on the serve. What a nice backhand volley. Beautiful angles. Parallel. Ooh, what dominance. What a dominance by
Alejandro Augusto.
nice lob. Fake smash. Wow, what angles. What angles by Pedro. What a change angle volley with the lefty. Senor Cesar Ferrer. What a switch of the ball. Cesar on the serve. Soft. Vibora to the parallel. Putting pressure in the middle. Making Pedro and Pablo move. Wow, what a recovery. The middle. See, the middle. 4 balls in a row to the middle. And a winter smash. Too deep onto the glass. Very rarely Senor Augusto makes a mistake, or Alejandro. Perfect lob. And the Portres, no, just nice recovery. Beautiful ball. Ooh, the middle. What a beautiful match. Seems like Pablo and Pedro started understanding what to do against Ali and ooh, the glass. The ball just slid off the glass. Nice lob. Pablo. Oh, Pedro trying something. Unlucky. It worked the first time. The second time wasn't the charm. Yep. Beautiful control from the backhand of both players, Pedro and Pablo. Bajada goes for a high lob. What a disguise. Quick lob. What a catch. Pedro versus Cesar. And the point is won by Pedro and Pablo. Nice bajada, nice block by Pedro. Beautiful recovery, and he's going to go for the full smash. Out of the door, what a smash. El por tres, Señor Cesar. What a beautiful venue, what a beautiful court, what a beautiful view, ladies and gentlemen, watching us around the world. We are playing the round of 16, the evening set. Ooh, there was no need. Yes, this is the quarterfinals for the qualifications. Let's see which team goes through. Let's see which team will go through. Wow, unlucky, unforced error. Very good quality shots from both teams. From the defensive point, keeping the ball low to the net line. Trying to control the pace, play smart angles. Cesar goes for a portres, doesn't connect perfectly. Beautiful lob by Pedro. Quick lobs. This is a high one, but he goes for the finisher. That's it. What a beautiful smash by Senor Alejandro Augusto. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. The score is 2-1. Let's see what happens. We have quite a good number of audience watching. Wow, what a ball down the middle. Point to point, game to game, no break of serve. Ooh, nice movement by Pedro to save the point. In, wow. Ooh, what a recovery, what a recovery. Ooh, unforced error. Pedro's trying a lot. Pedro's trying a lot. Don't finish the backhand. Keep the rally. Nice lob by Cesar. Nice bajada. Beautiful control. Oh, what a setup by Cesar. Putting Pedro to the corner, forcing him to his...
Double glass corner, and then totally changing the angle of the game unexpectedly towards Pablo. Beautiful control from Cesar.
Unlucky. Unlucky. Trying a guancho. What a ball, unfortunately, just caught the tip of the net by Cesar. Ball. Pedro staying in the back for a while. Let's see the bajada. A quick tactical lob. Smart ball played. Ooh, too slow. Too slow. He had the time to take an extra step. Alejandro had the time to take the extra step. That's a finisher? Yes, what a smash by Cesar, who is a tennis player. Beautiful recovery by Pablo. Oh, unlucky Pedro. Pablo did all the work. What a serve. Should have taken it before the glass. What a serve. What a turn. Nice first serve and then goes to a lob. But wow. Cesar is causing a lot of trouble to the players. And this is another game for Cesar and Alejandro. Let's see what happens in the next match or in the next game. And what a ball. Pedro gave it all. Beautiful control by both teams. Pedro and Pablo trying to dominate the front, but Alejandro changes the game, and Cesar as well. Smart. Nice forehand. Ball. Goes in the middle, pulls Pedro to the middle, and then goes with the volley to the fence. What a player. He is a tennis player, a true tennis player. These angles can only be dominated and played by a tennis player. Wow.
Beautiful in the middle by Cesar. A bajada? No, goes again for the cook club. Keeping the other team in the back. What off the glass, backhand to the side glass by Pedro. What a recovery again and defense by Pedro. Changing parallel, let's see. Nice Vibora. What the Vibora did the job. The Vibora from Alejandro.
Beautiful control by wow, what a bajada pushing. Wow, the bajada from Alejandro, causing the player to go to the back. Unlucky. Oof, flying ball. What a catch by Pedro, keeping it soft. Beautiful Viboras, soft Viboras by and he goes for a nice, and the ball is, oh, I think was out or in. A quick discussion by both players. In, out, no one knows. Let's see what happens. Amazing sportsmanship by both teams, honestly. Love to see all this audience.
Nice, Cesar being calm. Experience of Cesar. That's the high five from Cesar and his partner Alejandro. Augusto. What a match, what a match. The score still does not reflect what is happening on the court.